You're watching Insight, a North Shore Schools instructional technology episode.
The North Shore Data Dashboard is a tool for use by teachers, administrators, and other staff to examine student data in an effort to inform instructional practices and interventions. In this video, I will show you how to navigate the basic features and screens in the dashboard and how to change your password. In a web browser, navigate to dds.nsd.org. Log in using these conventions. Your username is your email username without the @nsd.org. Be sure to include any numbers if there are any in your username. Your password is your last name followed by your employee number without any leading zeros. If you're assigned to multiple campuses, append the school abbreviation to your password to see data for that school. Note that this means you will have multiple passwords if you're assigned to multiple schools. You'll want to be sure to change your password when you first log in, so I'll show you how to do that now. Click on your name in the upper right-hand corner. Here you can see two fields labeled Password and Confirm Password. Type your new password in both fields and click Save My Info. A word of caution here. If you're assigned to multiple campuses, be sure that those passwords that are associated with those different campuses do not match. If they do match, you'll be locked out of the system, and you'll need to call the Data Dashboard hotline at extension 7626 to have your password reset. Now let's explore some of the data displays in the system. I'm logged in as a secondary teacher. The home screen for secondary teachers shows the state assessment summary for the first class in my schedule. Any other assessments for which I can see data will be displayed here at the top of the window. To see specific student assessment data, I just need to click on the student's name in the list. The display shown gives me a summary of this student's assessment data for the years he was tested. To get back to the home screen, click the first period in your schedule on the left, or use the back buttons in the browser. Clicking on a column heading, a grade level, shows me the individual scores on that assessment for a particular instance of the assessment. I also have the options to change this display to a scatter graph or to sort students by their scores. Going back to the home screen, I'm going to choose the ITBS scores for this group of kids when they were tested in grade 6. In this screen, I can sort the results by clicking on one of the column headers, such as Math Scores. You'll see other displays with clickable column headings in other places in the system as well. Let's explore more of the left navigation. Clicking on State Assessment by CC, or course code, shows me how students did on the state assessment, sorting them by course code. I'll select MAT for math course codes. This display shows me a breakdown of state assessment levels in each of the content areas: reading, math, writing, and science. I can also see what % of students fall into each GPA range. Clicking on Show Me Specific Course Codes breaks this data down further to show levels and demographic data by sections within that course code. Here, for example, I can see that the students in Section 1 of this Math 7 course, where there are 32 students enrolled, have this particular breakdown in their state assessment scores. Let's go back to the left navigation. Clicking on AYP shows me AYP data for my school broken down by demographic groups. The bar shows me visually how well that group of students did on a particular assessment. Clicking on Level, then a subject, and a grade level, shows the % of students in each assessment level for my class, and another shows the results for all students at my school for comparison. A third display shows the district results. Hovering over a pie wedge gives me more information about that wedge. In this case, I can see at the district level, 32.8% of students achieved level 3 on this state assessment. Clicking on Scale shows a scale score summary for state assessments. This is the same display as the home screen. I can see similar displays for other periods using the period links or the corresponding scale links. In the State Scores section, clicking on a course code will display assessment and course grade information for a group of students assigned to me last year. I just need to pick a state assessment. It also shows me the grade I assigned them in that course. The left navigation also shows links to the OSPI site where I can see more information about my school and about the state assessments. For support with your login or password, call the Data Dashboard hotline, extension 7626. For all other questions about the Data Dashboard, send an email to dds@nsd.org.
For more insights, please visit www.nst.org/insight.